Hey everybody, I am showing you a splurge. This is the Martelli, what's it called? Sensational Advantage table. So it's the mid-sized of their mobile tables, and it can be, you can see it's up pretty high off the ground here, but I think of it as the ultimate project table. I know he sells it more as, a cutting and sewing workstation for quilting, which it's absolutely wonderful for that. But I think it's also really useful for other things as well. You can put a sewing machine on it, and I'll show you. I don't know if it'll be visible. I don't have the wheels locked, and I should, but if you wanted to sew, if you wanted your sewing machine down lower at an angle so you could see it, so you can see your project better, you can do that because all four legs will adjust to whatever height or angle you want. And I've already realized the benefits. This is really more a hedge against my aging process and the neck and back strain that I have when I am hand cutting fabric. So I'm 61. I hope to be sewing and quilting and creating and crafting at least for another 20 years. I hope. I know that's probably optimistic, but I hope. And so this is kind of a hedge against having, neck pain and back pain and being able to do stuff for longer. I have these storage bins here, which I haven't used yet, but I think I'm going to start putting my projects that are in motion in there so that they're not strewed across my room the way they usually are. And so again, this is the Martelli. If you go to martelli.com, I think it is, you can see the different tables that they offer. I did get a really great deal. Well, I mean, it's a splurge still, but I got a good deal on the table. Martelli was having a big sale on the tables, and that was really, I have been looking at them for a couple of years. And while I wish there was more storage to them, the ability to raise, to lower, to, use them at different angles, certainly when, on the rare occasions when my husband is up here cutting with me, or, we made that Halloween quilt together, this is a great substitute workstation for him when he's in here and I'm on my koala table, because he's 6 feet tall and I'm 5'3", and so everything in this room is pretty much geared around me being 5'3". So because I'm the one who's always in here, and so I'm really happy with this table. And even though it was a stretch and a splurge, I think it's going to be worth it because I already have not been having the neck and back strain that I have. And also, this is going to sound silly, but these little snippers that he has, these are the best thread snips I've ever had in my life. And he just threw these in with my purchase, and along with a couple of other things. That was really nice of him. But I think he sells them for $20, and they are so worth it. I love these things. So anyway, that's my splurge for January. I forgot to show you that it will operate as a like a drafting table. Oops, I'm doing that the wrong way. So if you want to use it like you might for a drafting table, it will certainly work at an angle like this for you. It just depends on what you're doing. I've seen a lot of people who use these tables and they prefer an upward motion with their rotary cutter. And I will say, I know this sounds like an ad for him. I'm not getting paid anything. But this rotary cutter that he sells is pretty ideal for cutting in, kind of an upward direction. And you can raise and lower the table. So I don't have any neck or back strain with it. And this rotary cutter is quite sharp, quite effective. I like it. I have a Ginger, I have Olfa's, and I have a, what is the one from Grace? I have a bunch of different rotary cutters, and I will say I really like that one the best. So that was my splurge in January, and there probably aren't going to be any others this year.